Gaurav is off the mark. Yes, come out with the captain in place of Devidas Kholkar. Mukhtiar Kadri has opened the inning with Pappu. Beautiful placement. When this time the ball will race away to the boundary. The boundary is coming up quickly here. Bowler's name, please. Any extra man of UC Nadora can please join our scorer and the TV crew. In the leg side and wide signaled. Abhi, bowler's name. Could be once again a wide. Yes, not getting the line right. Datta. Well balanced team, UC Nadora. We asked to field first by winning the toss by the captain of Tigers. Nicely worked and played for a single. This is good about Pappu. The very first ball too, and then a boundary, just letting the ball go by passing for wides, two wides in a row, and then playing for single in the gap and running between the wickets is outstanding. A good starter. He provides that good runs initially. A perfect opening batsman, Gaurav Desai. But the change in the batting order from Captain Kadri. Against the strike yesterday could not score, but today he wants to stay there. Played a pitch and played beautifully. The very first ball that he faced is dispatched to a boundary. What a fantastic shot from Captain Kadri. Good comeback by Datta after that boundary. Excellent delivery just outside the off stump and beaten on the pace. This will be a cracker of a contest for sure because the fight is for the semi-final position. One team RV11 is in the semi-final. Beautifully played. Just angling the ball to deep third man region and getting a single that brings the end of first over. 1 over gone, 14 for no loss. Tigers. The second over, score is 14. No wickets down. Both are looking good with the opening pair. Change in the batting order. In place of Devidas Kholkar, the captain Kadri comes out. Wanted to square cut the ball, but excellent delivery from Vittal Gavas. All the enthusiast cricketers have coming and just joining the ground after their lunch with a soft drink in their hand and trying to find a shade and get the pleasure of this match. A flashy shot from Captain Kadri and the ball is sailing once again. Oh, it looks like that's gone huge, high, handsome and humongous. Sixer. Once again, beautifully played, and once again, the ball races away in between the two fielders. After that huge sixer, a beautiful boundary from Captain Kadri. Are coming in abundance for Tigers. In the very second over, 1 6, and then a boundary for Vittal Gavas. After the very first ball, a dot. Watchfully played, work of the wrist, giving himself room by keeping his body straight. Look at that excellent running between the wickets as well. In 3 balls, that has scored 12. After that, 1 ball, a dot to begin with. Vittal Gavas slightly getting expensive. Playing for a single, yes, is the call from Pappu. 13 runs in 4 balls, and the very first ball was a dot. Last ball to come. So 14 runs coming up in from this second over as well. After the completion of 2 overs, score is 28 for no down Tigers. Good looking shot, nicely picked up, beats the shot fielder, and once again the ball races away to the boundary. This time from who else than Pappu can bat. Slow one, beautifully bowled. Oh, width is involved. I beg your pardon. I take that beautiful out of that for that delivery because it was a wide signal coming out from umpire Vaman Mahekar, the chief of the umpires panel. Oh, a little bit of thick edge and the ball running down deep third man region, completing a single in the form of walking Captain Kadri. Score moves up to 30. Bringing change and once again a little exercise here for umpire Vaman Mahekar. I remember when I was in school in PE period, we used to do this kind of exercise. Good pick up and throw. Oh, this has to be stopped. Over to the boundary. Well bowled. Could be another single. After 43, this single takes the score to 44. And that brings the end of 3 overs. 44 for no damage. Angling the ball beautifully and once again getting some runs. Just a single this time. He wants to replace his helmet with the cap. Wanted to play but just taking the bat off Gaurav Desai. He normally gives a good start for his team, Albert Developers Tigers, and opens the innings so well with his basics right. Nicely worked. Look at that beautiful effort there by the bowler on his own bowling, Nikhil Manjrekar. Not easy for the bowler on the follow through, but stupendous effort for sure. Stop what could have been a couple of runs for Gaurav Desai. Replaced his helmet with the cap in maintaining the discipline of the tournament. The caps provided by the organizers need to be wore on the field. Personal caps won't do. Flashy shot, but there is a fielder there. Well done. Nicely balanced himself and kept the ball within the circle. Could be two here. So that was nicely taken, but he just managed to balance himself and in the meantime kept the ball within the ground. That would have been a six if the fielder had to carry the ball outside the ground. But well done by the fielder. Score moves up to 48 with these two from Captain Kadri. Watchful played defensive stroke play. Full respect to this delivery of Nikhil Manjrekar. Wanted a flick but wide signaled. 49 with this extra. Just a run away from 50. This is good partnership prevailing. The first wicket partnership between Captain Kadri and Gaurav Desai, alias Pappu. Juicy full tosses, nicely played, paying the prize. And 50 up, in fact 53 after the completion of fours. 53 for no loss Tigers. Beginning of the fifth over, Gokul Das has been brought into the bowling attack. 2 overs of power play is remaining. And the reason why the captain is out is this power play overs. On the front plate, straight to the square leg. Good pick up and throw in bowler's hand. Targeting Captain Kadri. Shot of a line nicely picked up once again. The gap, the ball is racing away. Will it win the race? It looks like it will just win the race, and yes, it does. Once again, a beautiful boundary coming up for from the bat of Pappu. Once again, a shot of length pulled beautifully, nicely placed, but finds the fielder. Good work on the field. Excellent pick up and throw. Just a single to contend with. And this single will take the score up to 58. Captain Kadri gains the striking position. Gokul Das continues the fifth over. Appeal for leg before but denied. Head of umpire's panel. Oh, the ball is up in the air. There is the fielder. That is the end of the Captain Kadri. Yes, it is. Wanted to play but mistimed it completely. Played straight to the fielder. 58 for 1 in the fifth over. Gokul Das strikes. This one for all the blouses. At number 3, Gokul Das bringing a wicket and breaking the partnership. 58 for 1. And Captain Kadri contributing 29 runs of 17 balls. Wide signaled. Watchfully played in the short mid wicket position on drive. 5 was gone. 60 for 1. is a good team to watch, and Rangabali Sangabali Sachin Bangari is playing for that team. Though just lying low for some time, but he needs to just fire in the quarterfinals, and they're playing tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, and the last day of the quarterfinals. Saturday, day of semi-finals. Sunday, the big grand finale. Cheerleaders will be dancing. Loud shout and confident appeal. LBW. 2 wickets down. Tigers. Sachin Tendulkar of LB Developers Tigers. Devidas Kholkar joins the line of batting 2 down, 60 for 2 in the last over of the power play. Captain Kadri gave a good flying start but could not stay there for a long time. In the leg side and wide signaled. With this extra, the score moves up to 61. The second quarter final of the day. The first team to enter semi-final is RV11, defeating Ghanem Strikers of Marseille. Won the toss and they kept a target of 180 to chase, and things were really not looking good right from the beginning for Ghanem Strikers. Nicely worked on the long on. Picked up a single and gets off the mark Devidas Kholkar. Yesterday there was a 5,000 rupees cash prize for him if he had to score 50, and today it looks like he can win that prize. But today there is no prize so far. No Kiran Shirvaikar, no Naru has come up with the money. They've taken their money back yesterday. But whenever there is a chance, Devidas Kholkar don't fire. Whenever there is no chance, he plays. Tegh Bahadur just wanted to play away, realizing the ball is nice and straight. Quickly getting the line, getting the bat in the line of the ball and playing away. He needs to stay because the older he gets, the better he performs. Oh, he played just above the head of the shot fielder, and the ball raced away to the boundary. Beautifully timed, Tegh Bahadur. When he takes, it's a boundary. 66 for 2. Now you can see the fielding change on the ground. What it was just two fielders outside the red circle, and now five and three will be right on the edge of the boundary. Good looking shot, good square cut for a single. And this is the best thing about Devidas Kolkar. He will go out there, stay there for singles and twos, keep converting run every ball into runs, and keep converting the movement of rotation of the strikes. Every single run coming up from the bat will just add to the total. And with Tegh Bahadur, things will look just good for Tigers. Tiger abhi zinda hai, and the Tigers need to just fight it out. Go a little bit of bet on that. Could be a couple of runs here because there was a catching opportunity for wicketkeeper. And Tegh Bahadur luckily surviving on that occasion. It would have been a very sharp catch for sure, very quick. Normally wicket keepers take that kind of a catch. Loud shout and confident appeal this time, but no sound could be heard. Maybe just trying to pressurize the batsman and trying to confuse him, and that is one way they can distract the batsman, by appealing loud and confidently. Putting pressure on the umpire as well. But good looking shot in the covers from Tegh Bahadur, and excellent running as well, easy to picking up. The shout not only pressurizes the batsman but also pressurizes the umpire. But umpire Vaman Maikar always says, tension lene ka nahi, dene ka. Quick swinging. Instead of catching the ball, he caught Tegh Bahadur. In a very awkward position, wicketkeeper. But good efforts. How was that? How was that? Umpire says over. End of 7 overs. 71 for 2. The captain comes out in the middle, Ramesh Gauss. .72 with this single. Beginning of the 8 over leg by signal coming out from the umpire Abhishek Talika, who is a part and parcel of Goa police team, which is undisputed champion when it comes to the T20 format of game. But this is municipality and panchayat level. As during the press conference, Captain Kadri says, looking for young talents of Goa and providing them the platform to perform and make a name for themselves. A good thought and good initiatives from LB developers. Good aim, good objective. The main objective of the tournament is to give chance to the budding talents of Goa. And that's the reason no outstation player is allowed to play unless he shows his identity card in the form of voter's ID. For Panchayat 3 field 3 out. Not out, just getting back on time. Devidas Kolkar. In Panchayat 3 plays are allowed in Municipality 1. That was briefed by Captain Kadri during the press conference during the unveiling of the trophies of Albert Developers. And I was lucky to compare that event as well. Oh, beautifully done. Just gliding the ball with the bat, and wrist work is involved from Devidas Kolkar for a single. Just trying to settle down and trying to stay there as long as he can, and wants to contribute with singles and twos to the team. Kolkar. But still he's not opening his arms. That means Hath Kolkar. End of 8, 75 for 2. Gokul Das is the bowler who provided the first breakthrough and departed the captain Kadri. And this time once again he has bowled Teg Bahadur. Picked up 2 wickets after captain Kadri. Teg Bahadur's wicket. Sunny joining in after the departure of Teg Bahadur. Clean bowled by Gokul Das. 3 wickets down of Tigers. First to depart Captain Kadri. Second Tiger to depart Gaurav Desai. Third Tiger Teg Bahadur. Good swing of the bat and gets a boundary. The very first ball, opening an account for himself with the boundary. Sunny. Aman Kumar Pant enjoying the music as well as the fielding with a smile on his face. A fantastic tournament turning out to be organized by Albert Developers Sports Club. Nicely worked with the wrist and worked in the square leg for a single, Sunny. And that's the beauty of Sunny. He goes there, stays on the wicket, and both these short-looking batsmen are capable of just staying there and sustaining the ball in pressure, playing for singles and twos, and they will just carry on with the momentum, carry on with the run flow, which is needed for Tigers. After a flying start from Captain Kadri, wickets are falling, and then they have to bring a stop over the fall of the wicket. Gokul Das picked up two. Captain Kadri and Take Bahadur. Flighted delivery, watchfully played with the full face of the bat. Back to the bowler. Umpire Warman Maker once again shouts over 80 for 3. Bowled him. Sunny wanted to play but missed the line completely. The fourth wicket goes down 80 for 4 in the beginning of the 10th over. Captain striking early, Ramesh Gavas providing that wicket of Sunny, not allowing the batsman to form a partnership, and that's the reason why Ernakulam Express Vinod Wilson joins the line of batting at number 6 after the 4 dismissal. First to go captain, then Gaurav Desai, Take Bahadur, and now Sunny. A slight change in the field as well. This is the 10th over in progress. The very first delivery is a wicket of Sunny in the form of clean bowled. And Vinod Wilson yesterday brought victory to Tigers against Kurte Khandepar. Good looking shot, grounded. Look at that, nice and straight drive, straight to long off for a single. They're going for 2. Excellent running between the wickets. It was a good push from Devidas Kolkar. The reason it was his danger end. So half the way through the crease and giving call for Wilson to run the other end. Good looking shot. Nicely gets hold of this one. The ball is sailing. It's gone all the way. It looks like it has just managed to go maximum. Quick swing of the bat. As every day is not Sunday and every shot not necessary should go to the boundary, but he needs to stay there on the crease alongside Devidas Kolkar. Nicely worked, beautifully played, and this is exactly how you need to just go about. This was a perfect shot to play. Played on the onside for a single, and Devidas Kolkar is definitely looking promising today. End of 10 overs, 90 for 4. Nicely worked on the onside, looking for two, but played straight to the fielder. He did well, quickly coming running. This is the last over of Gokul Das. The very first over he bowled, picked up a wicket of Captain Kadri. He bowled 3 overs, 18 runs, and 2 wickets he picked up so far. Economic rate is 5.68 of Gokul Das. Economically good bowler Gokul Das, in providing wickets as well for the team. Good looking shot on the square cut in the deep point region. Vinod Wilson gets an additional single to take the score up to 92. 8 runs away from 3-figure mark of 100. Nicely worked, and placement is brilliant from Devidas Kolkar. Maybe looking for 2. But the fielders of UC Nadora are doing a good job on the field. When it is a single, they just give single. They don't allow the batsman to convert into 2. As what we saw in the morning match, Suraj Dongri was playing for single and then quickly converting into 2. That's the reason the score was 180 to chase. Or played with a straighter bat, and lucky the ball was in the air for some time, and then the placement was brilliant from Vinod Wilson. He knows that today he needs to perform as like what he did yesterday, but today he needs to perform in both the department, batting as well as bowling. Good looking square cut. Another single. So a lot of singles every delivery of Gokul Das, not taking any chances against this outstanding bowler, but playing their natural, just getting hold on the crease, which is important to get set, and then they can just caution the wind on some good occasion. If the ball is playable to hit big shot, Wilson will not hesitate. Tight line over from Gokuldas. He finished off his spell. 4 overs, 25 runs. Bowled 4 overs, 22 runs that he gave and picked up 2 wickets with the economic rate of 5.5. That was his bowling figure. 22 runs and picked up 2. And the last over of Captain Ramesh Gavas as well. And so far in 3 overs he has given 20 runs and 6.67 economic rate. Nicely worked. A little in the leg side, quickly converts with the wrist, plays it on the onside, especially in the deep mid wicket for a single. Kholkar. And someone needs to anchor the inning, and Devidas is doing it so well. Was slightly in the leg side, quickly turning himself across and swing of the bat. This is the best thing about Vinod Wilson. Once he realizes the ball is going away from the stumps, quickly gives full force in the bat. Look at that. This was a much better delivery from Ramesh Gauss. Nice and straight, right on the stumps. So that's the reason he played it with lot of precaution. Played back to the captain. Good square cut, beats the short fielder. Waiting is the call. A scream from the wicket keeper. No two. Well done by this fielder. Just one that he allowed, not two. Good looking shot, giving himself a bit of a room and played kind of inside out shot. Devi. Good looking shot, nice and straight down the run up, just 100 up for Tigers. In fact, 104. Yarnakulam Express fires. Umpire Warman Magar has been targeted time and again by this batsman, quickly turning and hitting hard in the square leg. Just a single to bring an end to the 12 overs. 106 for 4.
Don't give a damn about the situation.
UC Nadora in the saga. Savant was also a hero of Shirgaon Sports Club. You call him Kalpesh, you call him Govind. He knows it better as he is the wicketkeeper batsman for that team. Very strong team from Shirgaon Sports Club. And he is the saga of UC Nadora. Good looking shot on the front, took it on the low, full toss. Played nice and straight down the ground to long on fielder. Good looking shot, beautifully played. Now these two are looking good and taking care of the batting lineup of Tigers. After the quick fall of the wicket, take Bahadur and then Sunny to depart in a very short succession of time. Good looking shot, just going hitting the fingers of the ball in the mid off position. And this single has definitely hurt the fingers of the ball. We've got a first hit box and the spray especially, which will definitely help him from that excruciating pain to get himself little relief. On ground is Api Shino. Good looking drive from Devi, looking for two, and they're going for it. Excellent running. This is what they should constantly look for, placement and then run for two. Every placement, they should just push for two minimum. That will help Tigers team to pose up a good total end of 20 overs. Appeal for leg before the finger goes up. Devidas Kolkar is departed. LBW. What it looked like a good partnership is prevailing. Now suddenly a wicket to depart. Devi. Tiger is a term in English and in Hindi it is called Sher. Here comes Sher Bahadur Yadav, the real tiger of Elba Developers Tigers. Absolutely, galti se mistake. Sher means lion, and they are tigers. Bag means tiger from the cat family. Sheru. Good looking shot and just gets off the mark with that single. The placement was brilliant in the long on position. Of the 14th over, Aman Kumar Pant was enjoying the music and with a smile on his face, has been now brought into the bowling attack from the River Mandovi end. Score is 112, 5 wickets down. Vinod Wilson and Sheru on the crease for Tigers. Well bowled, just sneak the ball, racing away. Could be a couple of runs, or maybe the ball would just make it to the boundary. No, 2 runs easy, picking up for Sheru in the form of bye. Nothing touched. The ball hit nothing. Nicely worked with the wrist on the onside in the short leg region by Sheru. Now Sheru has been assigned the job to stay there and anchor the team's total, and he need to play the anchor's role of the ship of the Tigers with Vinod Wilson. He will be just looking to get some gap and send the ball to the boundary. Nicely worked. Sliced it on the depth of the crease to angle the ball for a single. And that single brings left-hander Sher Bahadur Yadav on the striking position. And now this is a good combination, left hand, right hand for Tigers. Look at that slightly field adjustment from Aman Kumar Pant. Joseph doesn't play enough of the bat in that one. Sheru strikes. It's a big, mighty sixer.
Let's go!
From Aman and paying the price for that loose delivery. Once again a good hit. This time finds the fielder. The ball is racing. Once again the ball will find the boundary in the form of 4 runs. A dot ball after that sixer and then a boundary. A little expensive over after the completion of 14, 126 for 5. Watchfully guided the ball with a soft handle Vinod Wilson for a single to take the score to 127 beginning of the 15th over. So not a bad score on the scorecard. Nearing 130 and still 5 overs after this over. Nicely worked and played straight down the ground to long off for a single. Absolutely brilliant from Sheru and Vinod Wilson, taking care of the wickets as well as providing support to each other. Get some runs on the board and then defend against UC Nadora. The captain winning the toss of Tigers, electing to bat first. Good looking shot. Nice and straight down the ground to straight to the side screen for a boundary from Vinod Wilson.
Everybody scream again. Do it.
That boundary to the team and get the runs going. Another single sensible. The one man who's ruthless when it comes to the T20 and who got 12 centuries in T20 format of game. The one man who has set the record is Rajesh Wangankar, and who's been given the name, he has earned the name in fact, of Mr. Sixer. You ask in any corner or any building of Goa who is Mr. Sixer, even the child will tell Rajesh Wangankar. Just from single he has become double recently and planning to become triple. Nicely played and worked in the answer. Looking forward to the first and says quick. Sheru will run like a cheetah, the fastest animal on the planet. And this excellent running between the wickets too has disappointed the bowler and annoyed the umpire. And umpire shouts over 135 for 5.
Don't stop the madness.
Sushant Govekar and Sham Gaonkar. But in the meantime, Sachin and Sankalp. Oh, nicely played. Beats a short fielder. Two fielders are in pursuit of the ball. The ball is once again in the run chase and wins the range. Another beautiful boundary coming up from the left hander. Sher Bahadur Yadav. Two brave tigers are playing for able developers. Sher Bahadur and Take Bahadur. Bahadur means brave. And definitely Bahadur means brave shot to the boundary by Shera. Nicely worked straight to mid off, little bit of fumble. Waiting is the call from Vinod Wilson. Not taking any chances, rightfully so. He doesn't want any wickets to fall from here onwards, henceforth. This partnership is looking good. Good looking shot, but this time finds the fielder. Oh, he grabs it. It was difficult against the sun rays, but he has held on to it with the help of the sunglasses imported from Switzerland. Batsman, he did not perform in the last match, but the first match he just entertained the crowd, and today he's looking to play some big shots, but he need to get the hang of the ball. That is very important. But Vinod Wilson is now taken the responsibility to anchor the team's inning, and he's definitely playing an anchor's role with hitting the ball hard. Waiting is the call, sending rightly back Gaurish Khandeparkar on time. Always a good call is important to avoid the confusion and mix up. And Vinod Wilson is doing it so well, contributing with the bat as well as giving a call, taking care of his wicket as well as taking care of the wicket of his partner. Good looking shot. This is nicely picked up from Gaurish Khandeparkar. The ball races away. His timing is exquisite. Juicy full toss played. What a shot. This is coming right out from the middle of the bat, and Gauri strikes. That's gone mighty, magnificent, massive, mega. Huge six from Gorish Khandeparkar. So after the end of 16, 150 is a good total on the card. Looking to get to the 200 mark with the help of Gaurish Khandeparkar and Vinod Wilson anchoring the team's inning. Watchfully played. Showing good sign of batting, Gaurish Khandepar. And look at that little fumble from Aman Kumar Pant, quickly converting into two. Today, Aman is not performing good as was expected from him. He is a good bowler, batsman, and a fielder. Maybe had a fight with his girlfriend. Oh, picked up beautifully, but this time, once again, the ball is sailing many miles in there. Gaurish Khandeparkar. Definitely, it looked like he jumped and he's signaling the finger up and out he's giving, and so does the umpire. Good decision finally coming out from the umpire because he has to only consider the fielder's decision. Swing of the bat and misses Vinod Wilson. Wicket-keeper batsman Anand Badri joins in. Though he clearly went out of the ground and jumped, but he wasn't aware about that he was stepping on the boundary line. Just a push for a single. And to bring an end to the 17th over. 160 for 7. Albert Developers Tigers. Dattaraj to Anand Badri. Single handy for Anand. Gaurish was going great guns and completely disappointed. Just 5 balls, he scored 18 runs. Look at the strike rate of Gaurish Khandiparkar. Big swing from Vinod Wilson. The ball hit nothing. After 18 overs, 164 for 7. Taken care of his wicket and looking for a support from the other end. Good looking shot, nicely timed, and the ball is coming right out from the middle of the bat. That's gone huge, mighty sixer from Yarnakulam Express. Once again a good lift. The ball is up in there, but this time the field is underneath it. And that's the departure of Vinod Wilson. Wanted to play but finds the fielder. The placement was in the gap. Sankalp covering that area very quickly and grabbing that catch inches from the ground. What an inning played by Vinod Wilson. 8 wickets down, Tigers in the 19th over. End of Vinod Wilson. Once again contributing from the bat and staying for a long time. Wilson. Coming down the tag and good hit by Anand Badri straight to the field in the long off. Another single handed, but these two will Just look for singles and twos. And Badri is capable of hitting a big shots as well. But he will stay there for some time. Youngster, teenager, played under 19 for Goa. Hitesh. Well bowled. And that dot ball which surprised Hitesh brings an end to the 19th over. 174 for 8. Oh! $174. Coming down the gate. What a beauty from Anand Badri. Look at the timing. Sheer timing takes the ball out of the ground, right out from the middle of the bat. Bang! She goes. A high quality shot and the shot of this tournament. What a fantastic shot. A quality shot from Anand Badri. Sheer timing. IPL shot. Oh, this time miscued it. And out after that outstanding shot. The sixer of the tournament from Anand Badri. And Sagar is taking a simple catch. 2 catches for him so far. Satish Yadav joining in. Last man, Satish Yadav and Hitesh on striking position. Good looking shot, nicely picked up. Could be a couple of runs or maybe just a single. Should be 2. And yes, it is. They're going for it. Wicket keepers and in the meantime, excellent running between the wickets. Hitesh timing was much better. Little fumble quickly converting into 2. Well done. These youngsters of young Tiger Cubs. The tailenders. This single will take the score to 183. Should be around 185. That's good score to defend the Tigers against UC Nadora. And Sankalp and Sachin got a big responsibility when it comes to the batting order. UC Nadora should stay and Aman Komarpan should bat as well today to take the team into the semi-final zone. Good looking shot, should be a couple of runs, or maybe this will be a catch. The ball is up in the air, and he's not. He's looking good with that. 184 all out. 184 is the target to achieve and win for UC Nadora. Let us see. Let us wait and watch. Can UC Nadora reach to the target of 184 in allotted 20 overs? That is 120 balls. Or can Tiger defend the target of 184? His umpire shouts, "It's time and over." Well bowled, and the very first ball is a dot. Good initial from Tigers, and trying to just restrict the run flow, especially in this 6 overs of power play. Some runs coming up here, maybe a boundary. The ball would just sneak away, and yes, it does. Finger goes up. The first wicket goes down of UC Nadora. So striking only in Sher Yadav, clinching the wicket. Sachin is out. Aman Kumar Pant, one down batsman. So Tigers taking the wicket, the very first and early over of Shera Yadav. Watchfully played with the full face of the blade. Big responsibility on these young shoulders of Aman Kumar Pant and Sankalp. Yes, is the call. Good pick up and shy on the stumps. A little late on that occasion, Gaurish Khandiparkar. Oh, what a fantastic over comes to an end after the completion of 1 over. 5 for 1. Umpire shouts over. the song from Despacito, Cito Pasito. Beginning of the second over, 5 for 1. Captain Kadri into the bowling attack, and look at the hands on the head, and the ball racing away this time finds the boundary. RV11. Swing of the bat and no connection this time whatsoever. The very first ball was shown to the boundary by Aman Komarpan, and Sankalp doing the job for UC Nadora. The fight is on. They got to get to 184 as a target. If they achieve that, they qualify for the semi-final, which will be the second team entering into the semi-final zone. The captain doing the proceedings started off again, gave a flying start for his team, contributed 29 runs from the bat. Blue Eye boy Mukhtiar Kadri alongside Gaurav Desai alias Pappu. Pappu can bat. Swing of the bat and once again a dot ball, back to back dot ball after that boundary. Good comeback from the captain in setting a good example of how to bowl, which areas to maintain. Sometimes the quicker one, sometimes varies in the length. He's a one man army, born in India, stayed in UAE, looks like a Russian. Once again beaten. Fantastic line, a bit of a swing as well. A hat trick of dot balls after that boundary. Score is 9 after 1.4 overs. For 1 wicket down, UC Nadora. UC Nadora get to see that 184 they get and win, because chasing is always a problem. But I don't believe in superstition. Nicely worked in opening the face of the blade. Just 1 run straight to take Bahadur. Two brave Tigers, take Bahadur and Shera Bahadur, playing for Tigers. But what a punch from Anand Badri. A high class shot, reminds me of IPL. The shot of the tournament, and a lot of prizes to be given away. Best wicket keeper, best bowler, best batsman, best fittest player, best upcoming player, first centurion, hitting quick 50 within 15 balls, gets a prize from Jameson Computers. And you're also watching this match live on YouTube. Just log on to www.tenniscricket.in. Letting the ball go by, passing the left hander. Well, the tight line over from Kadri brings an end to the second over. 10 for 1. In place of Shera Bahadur, Teck Bahadur is being trusted with the third over. Coming down the track, want to take the ball on the half volley, maybe low full toss and play nice and straight down the ground, but deceiving the plans of the batsman Teck Bahadur, bowling him slightly wideish delivery. Realizing the batsman is coming down the ground, well bowled, beautiful delivery. Unable to just analyze whether to go in front or back. Once again, Aman Kumar Pant misses the line. Fine Nick and Aman Kumar Pant is out. Take Bahadur strike. Second wicket goes down. Tigers strike. ₹1,000 has been sponsored by them. Watchfully played, and yes, it's a call gets off the mark. Pranam Desai.
ह्याच्यातलं बाहेर कोण बघ गोकुल दास विठ्ठल गवस रमेश गवस दत्ताराज निखिल मांढरेकर उत्कर्ष गवस नारायण गवस 12th आहे ना नाव काय बोलले सर प्रणय ना
Aman Kumar Pant is just not playing today. I don't know the reason. I have to talk to him. Maybe just had a fight with his girlfriend. Just not looking happy and looking disturbed. But the responsibility has to be carried out from Sankalp and Pranam Desai just joining in, because they got a good depth in the batting. You see Nadora,
विकेट गेल्यानंतर नंतर एक सिंगल झालं एक सिंगल कळलं नाम ओके आता लास्ट बॉल
Sunny, what a great asset. Watchfully played by Sankalp. Excellent over from Teck Bahadur comes to an end after the completion of 3 overs. Score is 15 for 2. Over. Uppercut and placement was brilliant, but only to find a field in the deep third man region protection. This will be just a single to take the score to 16. I welcome my friend who is very talented from Kundem, Rohit Fatte. Captain Kadri continues to maintain good areas of bowling and time and again is getting those dot balls. It looks like slowly but surely the Tigers will capture this match. Look at that back-to-back dot balls from Mukhtiar Kadri. He's also the chairman behind the organizing such a wonderful tournament wherein 32 teams are participating, panchayat and municipality level. Top edge the ball running down, a little bit of fumble there, was not in a good line of the ball. The ball races away this time to the boundary. Sankalp is just playing sensible after that beautiful boundary coming up with the uppercut. The top edge and the ball running down for boundary in a deep third man region. So a lot depends on these young shoulders of Sankalp, and joining him is Pranam Desai. This partnership will be crucial. They just need to find a partnership and play for singles and twos, look for the loose delivery, and they can just hit hard and get the boundaries of maybe six to carry on with the momentum, which is important for UC Nadora. But I see Tigers stepping up. Will bowl a slow one, wide signal, width was involved. This is normally what happens for the Pacers when they try to just mix up the delivery. They tend to just deviate from the line. And umpire Abhijit Talikar is very strict about the wides. Well bowled, nice and straight delivery. Nothing much for Pranam Desai to work with. He played straight back to the bowler, and umpire shouts over. End of 4 overs, 22 for 2. the fifth over, and still the power play overs are on. Only two fielders will be outside 30-yard circle, wherein the batsmen will have to make the most out of this because they're chasing 184, which is a massive total. But the wickets are falling down. It's a matter of concern, and once again, half-hearted appeal there. Take Bahadur. When he takes, it's a sixer. When he bowls, it's a wicket. Trying to just pick up wickets early and trying to put the pressure going on UC Nadora. Captain Kadri is bringing his best bowling attack to pick up the early wickets, and this is exactly what happens. Normally the first wicket partnership is very important and crucial. Good flick, but that will be a single. Good pick up and throw, but that won't put Purnam Desai into trouble because he was very quick in between the wickets. Excellent running, stealing singles from under the noses of the Tigers. Very talented Rohit Fatte says goodbye and goes safe. Rohit, my friend from Kundaim.
Please confuse the पहला बॉल क्या है? पहला डॉट सेकंड डॉट
Good looking shot from Purnam Desai. This time the ball is once again in the race but finds the fielder. Excellent pick up and throw. Looks like it could be a close. But excellent running. It was his danger end, and Purnam Desai knows that he has to run faster. And he did well. The Sankalp was short of his crease on the non-striker's end. That is the bowler's end. 500 rupees fine whoever takes the bike on the ground while the play is on. Beautifully bowled by Teko. And that brings the end of over as well. End of 5 overs.
तीसरा बॉल सिंगल सेकंड बॉल 2 रन निकाला फिर अभी ये डॉट
Still the calculation goes.
हाँ 25
25 for 2. Nicely worked, beautifully done. Walk of the wrist from teenage Sankalp.
हाँ बोलो ना हाँ बोलो ना
Captain Kadri. Nicely worked, looking for 2 here once again. Wicket keeper is chasing the ball. Anand Badri. Captain Kadri and Anand Badri are the two men behind this beautiful tournament. Of course, it's a team Ashish Khandiparkar along with Ramnath Bhandari, Chandra, Api, and others, Nasir Bhai as well, doing a wonderful job. Just wanted to play it away, Pranam Desai. Excellent over once again. This is turning out to be the last over of the power play, after which the field will be spread. Nicely worked, beats the short fielder. Excellent fielding from Gaurish Khandiparkar, who hit three sixes and was dismissed. That could have been another six, and it was indeed. But as per the BCCI rule, the umpire had to just listen to the fielder's response. Even if he's telling the truth or lies, it should be considered. Nicely worked. Just gentle hands on the ball for a single. Sankalpa continues with the momentum with singles and twos. And a single additional to the total of UC Nadora. Score moves up to 30. Captain Kadri is happy to give singles and dot balls. What is stopping is twos and boundaries, which will be a matter of concern for Tigers if they keep giving this kind of runs. Oh, just a bounce to mark the end of the 6 overs of the power play. 30 for 2. Over. Now you can see the field is spread. What it was two fielders, and now five fielders been kept outside the 30-yard circle. Three right on the edge of the boundary. Yarnakulam Express Vinod Wilson on the bowling mark from the road end to begin the seventh over. Score is 30 for 2 wickets down. UC Nadora chasing 184 as a winning chase target. Good looking shot, looking for two here, and they're going for, could be a mix up here. And yes, he was slightly late on that. Good work from Anand Badri. That's a departure of Pranam Desai. Wanted to, but denied by Sankal. It was a late call, and the wicketkeeper doing the job. 31 for 3. UC Nadora. Vinod Wilson continues. New batsman is Vittal Gavas. Someone need to stay there on the wicket and play for the team and anchor the team's total. Sankalp is doing that so well because from the other end the wickets are falling. Now a run out. Well bowled by Vinod Wilson. He brings the variation, sometimes the slow one, sometimes the pace, sometimes varies in the length. Every delivery of Vinod Wilson is a different. He keeps the batsman guessing and thinking. Very difficult for the batsman to read his delivery. The ball was up in there, just falling away from Devidas Kolkar, the Sachin Tendulkar of Tigers. And because of his outstanding spell, Vinod Wilson brought victory to the team of Tigers. As yesterday, it was a close encounter between Kurti Khanepar and Tigers. Good looking shot, nicely gets hold of this one. The ball is racing away but finds the fielder. Excellent field. Diving and stopping what could have been a couple of runs for Vittal Gavas. Trying to restrict the run flow and trying to just stop every ball that comes to them. Fielders have pulled up their socks and tightened their laces. Shatish Yadav. He is a Herschel Gibbs when it comes to the fielding. Just angling the ball and taking the ball in a deep gully, finds the fielder. Gaurish Khandiparkar, the fearsome hitter of the ball, ruthless batsman. End of 7 overs, 35 for 3. Over. The day of quarterfinals, and on Saturday it will be semi-final and then big grand finale to mark the end of this beautiful into the bowling attack from the River Mandavi end in the 8th over. Oh, a little fumble there from Anand Badre. The ball is racing. Look at that upset face of Shera Yadav. Not happy at all. Former Ranji player Sher Bahadur Yadav. He is known as Cheetah on the field, the fastest animal on the face of the earth. Cheetah. And the body is designed for speed and the tail for balancing the act of running for cheetah. On the front, just Enough bet on that for a single. A slight appeal as well. What a wonderful bowler, Shera Yadav. With love, he's known as Sheru from Mangur, Vasco da Gama. Once again, the chance of a catch has been let down, and look at that, too upsetting for the. This time the ball travels, but once again been pulled back. Fine nick on that. Need a bit of a practice for sure. Anand Badri, just the first season, and after monsoon, been pouring downpour, heavy rain.
बैट से गया.
Nicely taken this time. Full marks for Anand Badri. In 10, he's scoring 5. Nicely worked on the front, but looking for 2. Straight to Satish Yadav. End of 8 overs. 42 for 3. In the match number 2 of the quarterfinals, and once again nicely playing up with the wrist and playing straight to mid on, I beg your pardon, for a single Sankalp, taking the score to 43 slowly but steadily. At the same time, they need to find boundaries which will be helpful for them to chase a target, because the target is a distance possibility. 184 is a big target, and chasing team has always collapsed. Good looking shot. There's a field at the ball. Races away like a rocket. Boundary.
बोल गया ना.
47 runs coming with this boundary. Vinod Wilson bowled well once again. A bowler with a golden arm, and his brilliance in the bowling department yesterday brought victory to Tigers, and he was rewarded with the man of the match. Beautiful medal and trophy. Nicely played in the deep point region, but finds the fielder could be 2. No, just a single. This is the 9th over in progress, and score is just 48, and still 130 runs after the 10 overs. 49 with this single, closing in for a 50. UC Nadora just trying to maybe form a partnership and just trying to stay there on the wicket with Telgawas and Sankalp. Once they get set, once they get adjusted and adapted to the situation out there of the crease, and then they should look for the boundaries as well. That will definitely help UC Nadora get to the target of 184. They need to score as well as they need to take care of the wickets. Already 3 down, and they cannot afford to lose any more wickets from here. 50 up for UC Nadora, and that also brings the end of 9 over. 9 overs gone, 50 for 3. Lofted shot, the ball is in there, but calculated, not very far, not too short. If it is too short, it will be easy for Shera Yadav to catch. If it is too far, it will be very easy for Gaurish Khandeparkar to catch. So calculated, a measured shot from Vittal Gavas. Controlled shot. Slice it beautifully. Could be a couple of runs here, or maybe the ball will just run down to the boundary. And yes, it does. Quick outfield was the reason. A beautiful boundary coming up here from the Sankalp bat. Much needed boundary for UC Nadora from Sankalp. Flatted delivery right in the block hole, well fielded by Hitesh, under 19 player for Goa. Hitesh Talwar. Flatted delivery nicely picked up. Good swing of the bat connection, excellent. By the time Gaurish Khandeparkar picks up and throws too easy, picking up for Sankalp. And well supported by Vittal Gavas. On the front, and once again give a nice lift to the ball straight down the ground to long off. So 10 has gone, 58 for 3. The fight is on. 8, almost 6 runs. Nicely worked once again, looking for two Sankalp, but have to settle down with a single. Straight to Devidas Kholkar. Devidas Kholkar had a prize yesterday if he had to score 52,000 rupees from Kiran Shirvaikar and 3,000 rupees from Naresh Parsekar. Was been kept at our scorer Umesh Hasgaonkar, but he did not play. Maybe he's loaded with money. Good looking shot on the front, but finds the field. Oh, little fumble allowed them two. And this is good running between the wickets, picking up every ball at 2 runs is the right way to just proceed in the batting order. And Sankalp has stayed there since long time, and a good support has been provided by Vittal Gavas of UC Nadora, which is crucial. Oh, nicely hit, clean hitting, and finds the gap. Huge gap in the covers, and the ball races away to the boundary. Vittal Gavas is getting the boundary for UC Nadora. Handsome looking Akshu Skankar. All are informals. Maybe party in the evening. Apali Kalangudkar. Good looking shot, nice and straight down the ground to long off, finds the fielder. Good pick up and throw. That will be just a single. Take Bahadur. Look at the throw. Wicket keepers and Samad Gavas, Dhonu Tulaskar. W. Avinash Gavas. All the cops in their civil dress. And of course, wicket keeper batsman. You call him Kalpesh, call him Govind, but he's a Ghadi. Vittal Ghadi, Chandrakant Ghadi, Govind Ghadi. The Ghadis are so wonderful of Shirgaon Sports Club. 11 was gone, 69 for 3. Over. Twelfth over. Young and upcoming talent of Goa, played for Goa under 19. Hitesh Talwar will be bowling to Sankalp. I welcome Munaf Karul in the commentary box. Welcome you, sir. Hitesh Talwar, another talented players Tushar Kandalkar and Tango Naik. Just a nudge, a quick single from Vittal Gavas. Now things are looking reasonably good for UC Nadora. These two are playing good cricket, especially Sankalp, and good support has been provided by Vittal Gavas. But now what they need to do is look for boundaries and speed up a bit. Flighted delivery on the back, looking for two. This time the fielder is running still for the ball. By the time he collects and throws, it will be too easy picking up for Sankalp. Played on the back foot, played straight to deep extra cover for the left hander. Oh, excellent catch, caught and board Hitesh Talwar. Mr. Reliable of UC Nadora, Sankalp is finally departed after anchoring the team's inning for so well. Hats off to him, sustaining the bowling pressure of the Tigers. Hitesh Talwar finally getting rid of Sankalp, who contributed 28 runs and gave a good start for his team UC Nadora. They're chasing 184 to get and win. Chasing is always difficult, as all the captain says during the toss ceremony,
Require 13.32.
and the required run rate is 13.32. They have to score 13 to 14 runs now. What it was just 9.02. Good looking shot and played straight down the ground to long on region fielder. Oh, it's a boundary. Outs by Oppo in green and Vivo in blue only adds to the glam and glitz of this beautiful tournament called Albert Developers Champions Trophy 2017. Well bowled by Hitesh Talwar, and that brings the end of his over in one wicket that he has provided to the team of Tigers. After the completion of 12, 77 for 4. Good looking shot and clean hit from this batsman. Right on the commentary box, and I request the organizers to please provide me a helmet. The format of T20 is definitely catching eye of every cricketer, and every ground of Goa is booked for the matches of T20.
मला विचारते कोण आहे का अवेलेबल जलपेटला इथं हा का चालेल थांब मी बघतो थांब संध्याकाळी बघतो ओके चालेल बघतो अरे शाहरुखला नाही लाईव्ह करता मी बघतो जर कोणतरी
The man who sits in a small office of the Rose Bowl, an anonymous suit who goes about his daily business with barely a glance from the outside world, Stuart Robertson, is the man who invented T20 format of game. For ECB, good looking shot and showing the ball to the boundary with Gavas. He's going hammer and tong. As we know, every match there is a man of the match. Right from the match one, Narsif Pai will be the guest for the winning match. Once again, a good looking shot, but straight too long on. Proprietor of Ideal Photo Studio. And Narsif Pai will be giving away the man of the match. 94 for 4 after 13 overs. He's been brought into the bowling attack, and Gaurav Sawant is very curious to know about the history of the name of Tegh Bahadur. Well, he's from northwest. His ancestors, though he's born and brought up in Goa, Tegh Bahadur. A little bit of bat on there, and once again the ball will race away to the boundary, backward of the wicket keeper. Was working as a marketing manager for England and Wales Cricket Board while international cricket was buoyant. Good looking shot once again. The timing is much better. Right on the cameraman's dugout. Oppo. The head of the commentator sometimes, the cameraman. In length, Tegh Bahadur. When he takes, it's a sixer. Now, when he gives, it's a sixer as well. Vittal Gavas. Oh, played it away and played it beautifully, timing, just angling the bat and the ball, racing away for the boundary. After that, huge six. A fantastic boundary coming up from Vittal Gavas. His confidence, Vittal Gauss looking good, a little shaken, the fielders of Tigers. They had restricted the runs so well right from the beginning, but now Vittal Gauss is just finding the gap and sending the ball aerial sometimes, sixer sometimes, boundary. Tegh Bahadur is getting expensive. Vittal Gauss should stay. Once again opening the face and angling the ball, but finds the fielder this time. A little bit of fumble from Gaurish Khandeparkar. By the time he picks up and throws, it's 2 runs. Easy picking ups. There is a canteen as well from Khandeparkars.
अभी तक ये ओवर में 16 रन आए.
If you need tea, snack, samosa, you can get it. Tech Bahadur continues to Vittal Gavas. Good looking shot once again. The swing of the bat is excellent, but finds the fielder this time in the deep mid wicket region. That will be just a single to take the score going.
सर प्लीज
Sagar Sawant of UC Nadora.
ये ओवर में 17 रन आए.
Good looking shot from Sagar Sawant as well. Up pitch above the head of the square leg umpire. And once again he showed the ball to the boundary. So lot of boundaries and a sixer coming up from this over. Tech Bahadur got expensive.
21 रन.
After the completion of 14, 115 for 4. The fight is on. UC Look at that delivery from Vinod Wilson, and his great spell yesterday brought victory to Tigers. The trump card of Tigers, Vinod Wilson. What a performance. Yesterday he wasn't feeling well. He was down with fever, but still he performed and made the team win against Kurti Khandepar.
कल का मैच अच्छा हुआ था.
क्लोज था, क्लोज था. अरे ये लोग हारते हारते बच गए.
Who played? No, Wilson only.
Nicely picked up once again. The ball is up in there. There is a field will get reach to the ball. Shera, excellent fielding. He was not sure about the collision.
विठल का भी रन निकले कि सागर सावन.
Mittal, Mittal. Dot के बाद.
These two are doing job for the team UC Nadora, and that's the beauty of UC Nadora. They got the depth in their batting,
अरे लास्ट एंड पर बैटिंग ना.
and Vittal Gavas.
हार्ड हिटर है ना डिफेंसिव.
ना तेज इम्पॉर्टंट आता ना आता हार्ड हिटर नंबर कनेक्ट कर पिया.
And the T20 format of game is a
तो यो तसं कोण ना केपी आवे.
game of
टेनिस केपी म्हणून कळटा.
the batters. And for the moment, Vittal Gavas and Sagar Sawant doing the job. Sagar Sawant once got a prize as the man of the match in the very first match UC Nadora played, and they defeated the opponents.
आणि गेम कशी कन्वर्ट करतो ते शिकता.
Once again, a good hit of the ball. Now they are since long time and seeing the ball like a football. Little bit of fumble there from Hitesh Talwar, but he's in control of the ball. Good pick up, and there will be just a single. What it looked like could be two. Run frenzy. Official umpires, chief of umpires
Again, katta to hai.
panel, umpire Vaman Mayekar, and the lieutenant umpire Abhijit Talekar.
Aale gittila.
And this should be out straight to Gaurish Khandeparkar, and he takes it.
Kon Vittal galo. Are re re.
Vittal Gavas was batting so well and was the hope for UC Nadora is departed. Vinod Wilson strikes. So Vinod Wilson once again not disappointing the captain and giving him the prize wicket of Vittal Gavas. Captain comes out in the middle. Ramesh Gavas after the departure of Vittal Gavas.
Obviously, Ramesh was good. So you cannot take easy.
Oh, wanted to play, but the ball is not going anywhere. Wants to be just besides the stumps. Lucky the ball didn't roll onto the stumps because the ball should have just come down
He won't be
a
scored.
single. The best thing about cricket is even if the ball is hitting the stumps, the bells should fall down at least one.
तुका फुडल्या मॅचिक एक्सपिरियन्स येता इवन दो यू विन और लॉस दॅट इज नॉट अ मॅटर नॉट नॉट अ कन्सर्न
Oh, once again in there, catching practice for Gaurish Khandeparkar.
आउट आउट
And he takes again. Vinod Wilson bowls. Gaurish takes on two occasions. So now the wickets are falling. Sagar Sawant is out. Sher Bahadur, Teghh Bahadur,
स्ट्राईक कोण आणि रमेश की
Captain Kadri Brave.
साठी फुलली श्वास घेतली त्यांनी फार
Once again a good looking shot but calculated, measured. That could be a couple of runs here. Straight to Vinod Wilson. Vinod Wilson can once again be the man of the match as he has contributed with the bat and picked up wickets as well. So performing in both the departments, Vinod Wilson, born in Kerala, working in Goa.
अरे born in Goa.
Good work. How was that? The finger goes up. Excellent work from Anand Badri behind the stumps. Dattara joining in to the captain.
मोस्टली जब प्लेयर जरे बरे खेळटाले पळय ते प्लेयर जाले तो हो आमचो
Sher Bahadur Yadav into the bowling attack.
कोण आहे तो देवकीचो
Once again picked up nicely for a single. Beginning of the
बाबांचो बाबांचो आसा पण असा जाग्यार
beginning of the 16th over and 120 is the score. And we have with us the chief guest of today's function, Narsif Pai, proprietor of Ideal Photo Studio. And another wicket goes down. This time the captain is walking back, Ramesh Kawas. LBW. So now things will be difficult here for UC Nadora as Tigers are gearing up for a win in the quarterfinals as well. So whichever team wins qualifies for the semi-final. First team to qualify is RV11 in the morning, defeating Gaunim Strikers in the first quarterfinals. This is the second quarterfinal between Albert Developers Tigers versus UC Nadora. And Tigers are looking stronger as wickets are falling very quickly now. What it look a good partnership between Vittal Gawas and Sagar Savant. But the much growing partnership was broken by once again the bowler with the golden arm, Vinod Wilson. Very funny when he talks on the mic. Gokul Das comes out to join Datta. quick delivery that was bowled at a speed of 119 kilometers an hour. And that is a variation which is making him one of the most successful bowler of Tigers, Vinod Wilson. Every ball is measured, every ball is a different delivery altogether. Look at this slow one, nicely picked up in the air. All the way that's gone, huge, high, handsome, humongous, magnificent shot from the batsman. Once again, the ball is up in the air, and Vinod Wilson trying to just could be a chance of a run out here. It wasn't. He was searching the ball. There is a common word in Goan cricket. If the fielder tries to search the ball, kulyo dharta. Once again, a clean hit from this batsman. The Taraj is firing some big ones. Trusted with the ball to begin the 18th over. 134
झालं म्हणून काढलं होतं का 2-3 वर्षाच्या अगोदर आम्ही
for 8. You see Nadora chasing 184. It means exact 50 runs needed from here on
स्टेज होणार असं
in 18 deliveries. It will be a single straight to Hitesh Talwar.
यतीश यादव
Satish Yadav into the bowling attack from the River Mandovi end. This is the first day of the quarterfinals. Tomorrow is another day for quarterfinals. Then semi-finals on Saturday. And the big grand finale on Sunday. Good looking shot, but finding the best fielder of Tigers, Shera, in the line of the ball, in the line of fire. Bye, Munaf. And Munaf sir is just leaving the commentary box. Wanted to come down the track, but well bowled by Satish Yadav.
Leg by sir.
Leg by signaled. Yes, we got it, Abhi. Good looking shot, and once again nice and straight to short mid wicket field. Good control bowling now from Satish Yadav, youngster, after Hitesh Talwar, and he's doing job. And once again, the Tigers are just closing in for a big win. In the leg side, and that will be wide. Little fumble from the wicketkeeper as well. Could be a single. So 2 runs, easy pick up. Oh, three wide, and 2 runs in the form of running between the wickets. So 3 runs, easy picking ups. That is good running.
Shot, yeah.
Good looking shot for boundary. That's gone cracking. Lofted shot. The ball is up in the air. There is Shera. But the ball is falling short. Just given single. But what is stopping is two. End of 18 overs. 145 for 8. Over. The DJ plays Chum Chum Chum. Captain Kadri once again on the bowling mark to begin the 19 overs of Tigers. Up in the air, and the captain says it's mine, and he takes it. So 9 wickets down, 145 for 9. You see Nadora still 38 runs away from the target. Last wicket.
Mandrekar.
Nikhil, the last man, Mandrekar. And the captain Kadri wants to finish it off. We have with us special guest Nasif Pai, the proprietor of Ideal Photo Studio, who will be giving away the beautiful trophy and a medal to the hero of the second quarterfinals in the form of man of the match. Let us see who becomes the man of the match. As definitely Vinod Wilson is a hot contender once again with batting and bowling performance. He's looking at me, maybe in anger or just smiling. मन में लड्डू फूटा. Every day trophy. The wife will be happy for sure. Catch was the call. This is brilliant from Tigers. But you see Nadora gave a tough fight, good resilience, good fight back with the help of Vittal Gauss. Sagar Sawant, Sankalp played some marvelous shots. Quick delivery.
ओवर नहीं होगी लास्ट
Good looking shot. There will be just a single in the covers, and that will bring the end of the 19th over. After the completion of 19 overs, after losing 9 wickets, score is 148. Nikhil, 5 ball 36 runs, and now every ball Tigers are entering into the semi-final zone. The one team to enter is RV11 in the morning. Good looking shot. That'll be a boundary. It's a six. Oh dear me. Still they are firing. UC Nadora. जाइएगा नहीं क्योंकि पिक्चर अभी बाकी है. Oh, dot ball. 30 runs in just 4 balls, which is next to impossible. Of course, if Satish Yadav bowls no and sixer and no and sixer. Good looking shot. That will be for the boundary. Once again, a good looking shot. Could this be a boundary? No, this time straight to the fielder. Vinod Wilson feels that.
इधर वो ये उसका नाम क्या वो संगबली वो देख
And there is informers Rangbali Sangbali. Yes, there is Sachin Bangari. Just gliding for a single. No. Congratulations, Tigers, for a spectacular win and a comprehensive win, and well played, UC Nadora. So that's all from the commentary box. This is Nadeem Ahmed signing off for now. See you back tomorrow, but don't go away as there is a post match presentation for man of the match. Let us see who's the man of the match. The umpire says it's over and out for the day.